everybody, welcome back to Spill the Bubble Tea After Dark, where we recap on our main episode on our podcast. What was the thing? How to reignite your passion for pole dancing. Passion? Yeah.
Passion. Fashion?
Passion.
Passion for fashion.
Anyway.
Passion for fashion.
Passion for fashion. Passion for pole dancing. Let's poke that. Did you hear that?
Poke it.
Let me do a really quick SMR. People loved it when I posted that story, me testing this. They loved it.
Testing your microphone.
Yeah. But anyway.
I don't know if I saw that one.
You didn't. You missed it. It was very short. How's everybody?
I have a lot of reels to catch up on.
Yeah,
Gingerbread is doing well. I have to tell you a bit of a sad story. No, it's not really a sad story. Since we were in Taiwan, Adam, you remember that time we went to your grandmother's for dinner, and then you ordered bubble tea for all of us, and you got me and your grandma avocado foam on our bubble tea? And then you got a particular flavor for Steve. You got something different for Steve, and we couldn't remember what it was, but he started craving it a couple of weeks ago.
It's winter melon lemon.
Winter melon lemon. Okay, we have to remember winter melon lemon because he was like, we have to find a bubble tea place. And so at Harbour Town, there's a place called Machi Machi. I think it's a chain.
It's a Chinese trend. Yeah, they don't have it there. They won't have it.
Okay, they don't have it, but we were just there, and so Steve was like, okay, pick something different. And so now we're both addicted to grapefruit slush with cream cheese foam. And so I was going to go today, and I was going to get, because they're really cute, they're really pretty. The first one I had was like, I think it was like taro milk tea on panna cotta. And they serve it in these like rectangular plastic bottles with a screw-on lid. And so I've kept the bottle and I've just been drinking water out of it. But because I was filming an audition just before, I didn't have time to go get one. So I'm back on my gingerbread man. So it's not really
hopefully
a sad
in the
story.
next episode, you will have a proper tea because this is not very acceptable. Just saying.
Not, but look how cute. He's so happy.
Well, it's also Chinese New Year, so...
Gong hei fa choi.
Gong xi fa cai. Anyway, I just got back from Japan, so here we are in Taiwan again. Yeah, we are doing this bloody episode. Let's get it done because it's very on theme for me.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Green tea always.
Green tea always. I've got... I can never tell if it's a strawberry mint one or a citrus something because I have both tea bags in the same Ziploc bag. So every time I take one of those particular tea bags and chuck it in, I'm like, it could be either because they're just sharing the same air inside the bag.
Okay. Well, that sounds
refreshing.
Good. Yes.
It's refreshing. We like refreshing.
Good. We were talking about, we had a challenge for each of us. I had to take a break. You have to make new friends. So let's recap on that and see if we actually did it.
Wait, can we pause for a sec? You know, the entire reason I became a pole dancer in the first place was because Steve was like, you need to go make some friends. Because when I first started traveling to Australia, it was literally just to hang out with Steve. And so when I first started coming here, I used to labor for him on job sites. And we used to go do yoga together. We'd go to the gym together. We'd hang out with his friends, his family. And like we were together literally all day, every day for weeks and weeks and months and months and months at a time. And I think we didn't actually get sick of each other, but there did come a point when he's like, I think you need to go find a hobby and make some friends. And that's my pole dancer origin story.
Well, and here we are friends. So you did that. But now you need to make new friends.
New friends. Okay, well, your assignment, because you hit a wall, you were burnt out, your assignment was to take a month off of pole. Or, well, since we last saw each other. Has it been a month since we've seen each other?
It has, yes.
Okay.
I did
Do you want to go
pretty.
first?
Yeah, sure. I don't think I did that. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I need a longer break. It's actually really funny because I posted a video the other day saying, "Oh, I have a break for a month," and people was like, "We should all take a break." So I feel like everybody is hitting that wall. But I had to force myself to take a break from pole because I literally could not have energy or time doing pole during my placement because I was down in the countryside. There's a pole studio there, but I just didn't make it. Anyway, it's been 5 weeks now. I still feel like I am not fully rested because, like, even though I'm not physically doing pole, but by my head, it's like, oh my god, I'm behind now. I'm behind now. What do I do? What do I do? So, I still was trying to figure out a way to like fully go on a break, which I think Tokyo helped a little bit because I wasn't thinking about pole that much beside my workshops. But yeah, I mean, I definitely have a clear idea how to get back into it because I also did a astrology things. It's like and analyze all my astrology thing, and I actually found out one of the reason that I am hitting a wall so often, or I have been hitting that wall for the last few years. It's because my
What?
confliction. I'm fire and water, but I have a lot of water, and my water is my protection. So anxiety, self doubt, second guessing, it's all that voice. That's the voice. But my fire is I don't give a fuck. I want to do whatever I want to do. But every time when my fire comes out, my water is like sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, do you want to do this? Are you sure? What
See,
about other people? Other people is gonna judge you. And yeah, and now
I'm
I have realized
curious
that.
about the elements
Yeah.
because I don't know a ton about astrology, but like because New Year's just happened, like Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year just happened. Um, so I think people were saying that this is the year of the snake. I can't remember what the
Yeah.
element is. But then I wanted to look up my element because I know that my element is not actually fire and water, but I always feel like fire and water. And I feel like Steve is earth. And we always kind of say, like, because I'm just like, whoa, like water and fire both kind of
Yeah.
behave like this, whereas Steve is
Mm-hmm.
like this. And it kind
Mm.
of has that sort of anchoring kite string sensation. But I
Mm.
looked it up and I think I found two different, and I don't know if they're different schools of thought, but I think I'm either metal or wood because I found some websites called it wood and other websites called
Okay.
it
Yeah,
metal.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know which is
Jimu.
correct.
Yeah, Jimu. Yeah. That will be a different genre of astrology. I mean,
Hmm.
that part I'm not very honest. I don't really understand. But it's like it's very rooted in our culture. Like everybody will be like, oh, snake year is this, this, this. It's like I don't. I think it's
Mm.
like fire year or something. Fire and gold maybe.
A fire snake.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I did the full birth chart, like my birth chart one. I can send you and then we can read it out. Uh,
Yeah,
I have to
it'll
use
be
ChatGPT
much
to
more
analyze it.
interesting than the autism quizzes.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. But yeah, so I have fully realized the cause of that second voice, and now I have a ritual suggested by ChatGPT because I asked ChatGPT to act as a professional consult. Uh, I don't know, consultant or like counselor or
Is
astrology
ChatGPT your new best
professional.
friend?
Oh, I fucking chat to it every single day, so it knows me very well. So I asked it to give me suggestions of how to implement this exercise that I will be able to not be too conflicting with myself, with my fire and the water. So basically, before I start doing something, I like to deep breath. So I will do deep breath and I will rub my tummy and calm my water to tell them it's okay now. I'm gonna let my instinct to take over. I don't need to be anxious of it. I am very safe. So that my fire can fully do what it needs to do, which is just be creative and just do what I
With
need to do.
belly
Which is
rubbing?
Aries. My fire is Aries, and then my water is Cancer and Scorpio, which I hate them. But it's okay. I just have
I
to
love
acknowledge them.
Scorpio.
Oh my god, Scorpio is the
Wait,
worst.
can we talk about the belly rubbing? So I have my friend James in Canada. He is like a food connoisseur, and he's also like the most frugal Asian guy you'd ever meet on the planet. And he's really good at math, and so he's just like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hungry are you, and what's your budget? And then he just orders the perfect amount for everyone. But whenever we
Wow.
go to all-you-can-eat places, like all-you-can-eat sushi or whatever, he has a technique so that he can eat more. He gives himself a digestion massage. So he'll rub his
Yeah.
tummy in circles up the right side, across the top, down the left side. And then if he's really full, he'll get up and he'll like take some deep lunges just to get his blood pumping and his digestion moving, and then he can eat more.
Oh my god. But that is yeah, proven by science. So yeah, it works.
Yeah,
Do that.
science.
I love
Okay,
that.
back to the break. So you didn't actually take a full cold turkey break because one, you still taught workshops in Tokyo, and two, you never actually stopped thinking about pole dancing, did you? It was
I
still in the
mean,
back of your mind the whole time, wasn't it?
it is, but it's a habit. Like literally you go on Instagram, you see things, you be like, okay, I can do that. Okay, I can try that. Hi,
Yeah.
Daddy
Stick your head down.
Steve.
I see myself.
No, there.
Oh.
Yeah. He's brought me a
Hello.
plum. It's like
Yeah.
such a richly colored, bloody looking plum.
Where's
Hey,
the seat?
all of our viewers have been so curious what you look like.
Well, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're being recorded right
sorry, I
now.
didn't realize. I'll leave it to you.
Thank you.
Bye,
He's
Steve.
keeping me alive. Bye, Steve.
Yes. So yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard to go full cold turkey, but I definitely feel every time when I have the guilt that I'm not doing pole dancing, I'm not creating like pole dancing reels and stuff. I have to tell myself, tell the water, oh no, tell the fire it's okay. Like I need to have this break. So I need to not be guilty about having a break because that's how I usually not have a break because I feel guilty. So yeah, it's been great. It's been great to moisturize my body and doing all that. It's so good. My hand is so soft now. But when I went back to when I teach the workshop last week, that's after a month off pole. I was still fine. Like I can still move really fast, so I was not worried. Like I've been doing it for this is 12th year coming, so it's in the body. I don't need to worry about losing it. So yeah, maybe yeah, I'm still trying to implement all these like plan of actions, how to slowly get back into my flow. Then we'll see.
Okay. But you said you're still not feeling fully rested. So are you going to continue to take a break for a little while longer?
No, I can't. I literally like from next March is the only time I'm gonna be teaching some classes in Melbourne, March, and then from April I'm like workshop, retreat. So I can't rest it for too much.
Where and when are the classes you're teaching?
When I am teaching at Divas Creative, I'm planning to do like three classes there. I'm doing all my classes, my regular classes, because that's the only time I'll be teaching Melbourne for the first half of the year. Yeah.
Do you have your schedule yet? Because we're going to release
No.
this episode on the 15th.
Okay,
That's
yes.
okay. We're releasing this episode like in just a couple of days, but you're talking about March. So Melbourne, March, Divas Creative, classes with Adam in person.
Yeah.
Online or just in person?
In
Will
person,
you stream them
online.
online as well?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. But yes, so tell me, did you make any new friends?
Well, I
Oh, okay, I take that as a no.
no. Okay. What I did, not pole dancer related, but I ended up doing a weekend long seminar specifically for fighting for film, and I had no idea what I was getting into. I just scrolled past it on Instagram, and somebody I know who is a pole dancer, but who's also like a union graded stunt actor. She had
Mm-hmm.
commented on it saying, "Hey, she's really looking forward to it." And not to be a stalker or anything like that, but she's somebody that I have enjoyed training pole with before.
Yeah.
And so I thought, and I know she does stunt stuff, and I've wanted to get into that community because I don't know anyone in the
Is it
community
Haley?
here aside from like, oh yeah, it's Haley, it's Haley.
It's Haley.
Um, it's Haley. And it's so funny because Haley knows everybody across so many communities from stunt, acting, pole dancing,
Everything.
fighting, circus.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of communities that I cross over with as well. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna contact them and be like, hey, how do I register? And it was funny because initially when they emailed me back, they just sent bank details and said, let me know what day. And I was like, oh, can you let me know where, when, and what is happening? And he was like, oh, sorry, I thought you were on the mailing list or something. But so now I'm officially on the mailing list. But it was this really cool, it was like 5-6 hours Saturday and Sunday. We did some weapons training, some hand-to-hand, some break falls, and there were like 40 people there each day. And there
Wow.
were some different people first day and second day. And they did really well with rotating us through, so I got to work with so many different partners, and because they're totally brand new teachers, they had 3 different teachers. They all worked on the Mortal Kombat film. You know, there were I have since learned of like some of the people that I did connect with on social media afterwards, and sort of like Googled them and IMDb'd them, and a lot of them, basically everything that's filmed in
Wow.
Australia, they've worked on. So like Marvel things, uh, you know, just different like adventure things. Because afterwards, there were a few people in the class that I worked with that I was like, oh, that person was really cool, or this person was really skilled or talented. So I found them on Instagram, like through the fight page.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then yeah, just followed them, sent them a message saying, hey, it was great to work with you and stuff. And pretty much all of them messaged back, followed back, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't say like I made friends, but I made connections in a way that I felt was really exciting and inspiring. Um, but that said, that was in the fight community.
No, I think that's
The
great because that is, yeah, that's still part of you and part of your passion. So it doesn't have to be
Yeah,
pole related. We didn't say it has to
but
be pole related.
something that is pole related though, so I've been teaching advanced classes at both Addictive and Studio Eden, and one of
Mm.
the girls at Studio Eden, she just moved from the Gold Coast, and we knew she was going to move, but some of the girls, they organized like a going away party for her, and then for her last day of class, I said to her, like, send me all of your requests because it's our last time training together. And she was requesting like fongies and deadlifts and like all this
Mm-hmm.
really difficult dynamic static stuff, and a lot of stuff that I actually hadn't trained in a really long time.
Mm.
And the thing that's really cool about the advanced class that I have now at Studio Eden, they're all legit. Like, because you know how we were kind of talking about the levels are, there's a lot of variation from what we expect to what we actually experience during class, but this is an
Yep.
advanced level class where everyone is legit advanced, and some people are really strong, some people are really flexible, but they're all safely able to participate in similar things.
Mm-hmm.
So over the last few weeks, it kind of just kicked off this whole thing where it's like, all right, just give me your craziest requests, and even if
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done it in a really long time, or I've only just done variations on the thing they actually want to do, it's kind of given me the drive to be like, all right, let's train it, let's film it. Like last night we did spatchcock, and I've said this
Wow.
before, that's a move that I only do every couple of years just to make sure I
Yeah.
can still do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, deadlifts, you know, just more dynamic stuff, Aisha transitions. So that's been really fun. So they're kind of pushing
Mm.
me up. So it's not like we were like pole jamming or anything like that, but the advanced
Yeah.
classes kind of just turned into like a fun jam, which has
That's
been
so
cool.
good. That is so
Yeah.
good. Because yeah,
Yeah.
that'll keep everybody motivated and want to try things instead of just drilling, drilling, drilling,
Yeah. I think also schedule wise, because this term, I've been teaching 4 classes on Tuesdays, 5 classes on Wednesdays, and this particular advanced class is the 5th class on the Wednesday. So it's like my 9th hour in 2 days, which is physically, it's quite a lot. And so it's something really fun to look forward to, where even though we're going to be doing really hard stuff, it's kind of like, just relax. There's no pressure. There's no expectation to be like flawless or anything. It's like we all just kind of want to play. So
I love
that's been
that.
cool. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
So, thriving and reigniting our passion. Okay, wait. So as it pertains to reigniting passion, do you feel like, because I feel like my passion is a bit fired up, and maybe because I just had like an audition and things feel fruitful. And I kind of realized, like, I've actually had a bunch of different like shows and stuff ask me, like, can you come guest perform, or can you come judge, or can you come travel to this place and stuff like that. And so I think that's been cool as well, to feel in demand. So that's made me feel like, all right, I should keep up with this. I shouldn't just let it fall to the wayside, because people do still want me to show up. So I'm like, okay, I'll show up.
See, that's another pressure I have. Is like, oh shit, now I'm taking a break.
Everyone
and then
wants
I'm
you
like,
to show up?
yeah, literally, just so many invitations. Like, hey, can you come to Canada? Like, yes, but like, give me some time. So yeah, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We know how this
this
works.
idea of like, give me some time, I was struggling with that as well, because I was doing this mobile phone detox, or they called it like a digital detox. This was probably like over a year ago, maybe even a couple of years ago. But it was a couple different things you can do to the settings on your phone and on your devices to like make you feel less stressed out by how many notifications and stuff there are.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest, most effective relieving things I did was I turned off badge notifications for every single app. Yeah, which is the red dot, right? Because the red dot, it's like almost threatening. So I've turned off all of my badges, but I do still have this kind of thing where when I have a backlog of messages, I feel like, oh, I should read the messages. And then I don't like to leave people on read, so I'm like, oh, once I've read it, I should respond right away. But then also there's like a time management thing where it's like you don't want to double dip something. Like if you read it, you don't want to have to go away, come back, have to read it again, refamiliarize yourself, and then respond. So it's like, if you're going to read it, you better respond right now. But I find that one thing that I've had to do, because I'm waitlisted for a couple of fringe festivals in Canada. And so it's made it challenging, because some of the things that people are asking me to do, I've been a bit like, oh, can I get back to you next month? Or how soon do you need to know? Or can I let you know a couple months down the road? And I don't like to keep people waiting, but I do think it helps to be upfront, to be like, hey, can you give me some more time to figure out my schedule?
I think that's good. But yeah, also
you
like,
do that too, though, right?
I do that, but also now I have to be like, I have to start to say no to some of the things. Yeah, just too many commitment. Like, I have 12 international trips coming up. So
that's crazy. See, that's on a whole other scale, because for me, like, I have a handful of pole things that I have asked to like wait for me. But it's because I have a festival things that I'm waiting on them. Whereas for you, it's just like an inundation of pole things, like come here, come there. And you have to pick and choose. Whereas I'm actually at the mercy of somebody else to tell me yes or no, and then I can tell them yes or no.
Oh, nah. Like,
Nah.
but yeah, we'll figure it out. But it was good. It's good that we set this challenge for both of us, and now we're not 100%, but we're improving.
So you feel like your passion is improving?
It's improving. I know how to get back into it, and I know how not to stress from the expectation that I put on myself. So yeah.
Yeah. Because I think I'm feeling a bit fiery. I'm like, let's go, guys. I want to do things. Let's do things and get stuff done. But I'm limited right now by like how much can my body handle? Because I'm teaching a lot, and I want to do my own training, but I also have to rest sometimes. So I'm kind of rotating what leisure things I do each year. By leisure things, I mean like what of my own training I'm doing each week, because the teaching is kind of non-negotiable now. I'm like on the schedule.
Yeah.
But like how much of my own training and what of my own training, I think I have a passion for it now because I'm like rotating through. Like this day I'll do some pole stuff. That day I'm trying to do more singing, which is totally separate.
That's fun.
You know what was really fun was during New Year's when your friend Marco and I just sang Wicked for a really long time. Right, like we were singing Wicked for so long that everyone left the room except for his partner and my partner. And
oh yeah, I remember. Because we were out having fun. And it was like, these people won't shut the fuck up.
We were in having fun.
I know. That's fair.
But it was funny because no wait, let me just tell you this. At the start of the new year, I was like, I think I'm gonna do some singing, and Steve's like, yeah, you have not a bad voice. You should go get some singing lessons. And then literally, I got a singing audition. It was just for a commercial, and I had to sing. And then as I was listening to it back, like take after take for like an hour, I was like, I am not a good singer.
I hate looking back and singing. It's so cringy. I can't.
So cringy. Well,
yeah.
That's on my
maybe
list
next
of
challenge
missions for this year.
Next challenge is us getting a singing coach, because I know Easy. I have told her to coach me, so maybe once I have time, I'll ask her.
Is he at the pool room?
Yeah. She's a
she
theater kid.
Coach? I know she's a theater kid, but I didn't know she's like. Does she coach vocalists? And singers? Oh, that's so cool. That's good to know.
I know.
So I've known not a lot, but like I know quite a few really high quality vocal coaches, and I'm too shy to go to them because I need a total stranger. I need a stranger.
Yeah.
Who knows nothing about me, had no expectations. I could just leave and never have to see them again. That's the kind of vocal teacher I need.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Good catch up.
It was a great catch up, and I hope your the listener, which is you, have made effort to reenact your passion for pole if you have, felt stuck. But if not, it's okay. Keep doing what you do, and have fun.
Cheers!
Cheers! Bye bye, sayonara.